For centuries, theologians and religious institutions have read Genesis 1 and Genesis 2, as if they were describing the same event told twice in different styles. However, this reading becomes incoherent if we affirm that we are dealing with the Word of God. The divine does not contradict itself, nor does it repeat itself unnecessarily. It would make no sense for sacred revelation to duplicate the same event without purpose. The text itself indicates that these are two separate events, different in both form and substance. In Genesis 1:26-27, God creates the human being on an ontological and cosmic level. The language moves with precision between the singular and the collective. He created him, and male and female. It does not describe the creation of two separate persons, but of a single, complete being, simultaneously bearing the masculine and the feminine, created in the image and likeness of God. This being lacks no complement because it is fullness in itself. There is no garden, no labor, no search for companionship. There is image, likeness, and totality. This is the original design, a whole human being, a reflection of divine fullness. Loneliness does not exist here because there is no fragmentation. The image of God is manifested as a unity that contains within itself the whole. However, this design does not remain intact. The text itself shows this as it moves toward a different condition. The rupture is not narrated explicitly in Genesis 1, but it becomes evident by contrast with what follows. Tradition identifies this first being as Lilith, not as a chronological detail, but as a theological figure representing the complete human who fails the project of unity. The failure is not moralistic, it is structural, the request for separation. The complete being asks to cease being totality, and God respects that freedom. In the second part, we will see how this rupture is expressed in Genesis 2, the emergence of Adam as a fragmented being, the creation of Eve as a historical reconfiguration, and how all of this is illuminated by the sign of Cana, where divine unity remains intact and anticipates the final restoration of the original design.